Well, Lesley, thank you for joining me here. I just wanted to first ask you what brought you my way to Up High Healing in the first place. And you did take advantage of the promo. Was this your first time and how did you hear about me?
Yes, first time, and the CEO of my company, Rollout, was the person, John, who referred me to you. I've heard about you before when I first came to Rollout, but this was like an opportunity to kind of see what's going on at Up High Healing.
Like, what would you say? Were you expecting anything? Did you have any ideas or did you have any expectations of what you were going to get from this reading? Or were you just like, whatever comes, whatever comes?
Just setting any type of expectations for varying levels of energy kind of defeats the purpose. So keeping open minded and just open open to the process, I feel leaves me a better chance of being successful.
Okay,
And
so
I'm
you're
just
just like,
carrying my stuff.
whatever,
I'm like, I heard Ashley's great, so I'm just gonna be like, okay,
and see
lead
what she can
me.
do. Okay, I did give everyone that did the promo some time after the reading to kind of sit with it. What would you say that you got? What was the main things you got out of it, or what kind of stuck out to you that was most significant?
And it's a conversation that I've been having previous to our meeting was really about honoring the little version or the young version of me and all the lessons learned and all the things we carry with us through our childhood and adolescence.
Yeah.
So those pieces is just remain remembering to remain in touch with those pieces of ourselves as we
Yeah.
trudge through this adult life.
Did you think the reading touched upon those topics or that topic in general?
In a direct way, but we briefly spoke a little bit about, I guess, the child in us or the little girl that's not like my inner child wasn't acknowledged or
Yeah.
um, appreciated the way that you kind of feel like you should be as a child. And so there's a lot of points where it just came back to my younger self, basically, and
Okay.
then moving forward through different things and kind of getting those things out of the way. So unpacking stuff to move through other things, basically.
There anything that shocked you or that you were really surprised by? Validation for what you were already kind of postulating about your spiritual journey already.
Yeah, I feel like there was a little bit of validating and a little bit of reaffirming,
Okay.
that kind of, okay, yeah, this is kind of what you need to do, but sometimes we don't only listen to ourselves.
Yeah.
So it's nice to get the outside, especially because we don't know each other, so it's like getting that sense of this direction or have you thought about this, like giving things to me that were already in existence but kind of stored in like the recesses of my mind or something.
Because usually I say, "Oh, have we met?" And I'm glad you brought that up. That you and I have no previous connection.
No,
So
no.
people feel like, okay, I really don't know this woman, so how would she tap into this unless it was what I needed to hear? So I mean, in the sense of like what I feel I can give to people, like just to say, like it's not just my friends coming and whatnot. It's I'm helping people that are everyday people that I connect with. Would you recommend this to someone else? Is this something you would do
I
again?
have already.
Okay, you
I
have.
have recommended to do already. Important for as this life starts to change a little bit and the world is different. I feel like people tend to lose a sense of their grounding. Chaos is amongst us, so I feel like it's a good opportunity for people to kind of have light, like yourself,
Oh, thank you
to,
again.
to just continue to shine light on. So everybody has light, right? So
Yeah.
it's just sometimes we need individuals like yourself to say, hey, what about that? Did you see that? Don't ignore this. It's super helpful, and the more that I can share with people.
Go on with what I do. I personally hope that I can show people the light within themselves because sometimes people just feel like, oh, I have no connection. I am not connected. And you, like you said, like they don't really pay mind to it. And it's more like, yeah, it's here. And like, how do we bring that forth to the outside world? So I only hope and pray that as time goes on, that's what I can bring to people so that they feel more confident in what they're doing and share themselves and their higher attributes with other people. So I really do appreciate this. It's really helpful.
Can't wait to book you again.
Oh, thank you. Anything else you wanted to say, or are you okay?
You know what? The one thing, not surprised, but I should mention your enthusiasm when we first met in recognizing, like when you were, pulling energy, and you know what I mean. It was just like you you made it more engaging with applies to everybody, but just for me, it just felt like you had seen a lot, you had drawn down a lot,
Yeah.
energy wise. So it was like it's great to feel that you can feel that without even knowing who I am. It speaks volumes to how I am pushing energy into the world. So
Oh, totally. I
your
mean,
your energy was just like, oh, I like Lesley.
But I think it was also to you because like when I tapped into you, it was like that was the first rush I got was like, you know, those songs and so you kind of like brought up my energy when I stepped into it because you have to understand sometimes when people don't carry the same energy, like I feel what they feel and I kind of have to match that energy when it's somebody who's like, yeah, fiesta time inside, it's like it brings me up. So I do know that it's all unique. And I think what's also very amazing what I'm learning as time goes on is that we're all reflections of each other. Like when
100%.
I step into someone's energy, I'm like, oh, you know, like I've had that happen, or I can see how that comes. So I find it's a really beautiful thing because of the world, like you said, in the chaos we live in, you know, finding that unitedness, I think is way more important at this time. So I'm always so grateful when I find those little, you know, breadcrumbs and I'm like, oh, I've been there. I feel that. I get it. So it is I would say a very big blessing to connect with people that way. So I do appreciate it.
100%.